Yeah, welcome back, guys. Broken Sword 2. We fixed our slowness problem, so I'm probably going to have to put everything in fast forward in the earlier videos, just so it's fucking bearable. Alright, so we're on the next part of the set.
The little tent was like a canvas outhouse.
What's going on in here?
Hey, surfer boy, stay out of there.
Oh, what is it this time?
That's the wardrobe tent. You've got no business to be going in there.
Looked like I wasn't gonna get to play dress up.
Oh, we're getting in there, alright. So we got to get up here.
There it was. The column of rock I'd seen from the Camel's Hump. It was a lot taller than I'd expected. It was the cameraman. He didn't look happy. There was nothing else I wanted to ask the cameraman. It was a portable movie camera.
Yeah, hang on there a minute, champ. No messing with the equipment of the union will be down on you.
Oh, okay. The truck carrying the camera had sunk into the wet sand. That camera wasn't going anywhere.
You got anything that would help? We still have the syrup, by the way. Alright, let's talk to Hawks. See what the fuck's going on. It looks like their camera's stuck and they don't know what to do.
Why don't you use that cave up on the rock pillar at the end of the beach?
We don't have a stuntman anymore.
Hey, I'll do the stunt.
I appreciate the offer, but if you fall, you'll sue us.
No, I won't.
Everybody hear that?
I heard it.
Good enough, we're covered. Got any experience?
Death-defying leaps, desperate fistfights, getting caught in explosions, you name it.
Okay, people, move out. We're shooting the scene at the end of the beach.
No, we're not. The camera's still bogged down.
Shoot, I forgot about that. No go, Stobart. We'll have to use this cave after all.
You don't look
Damn it.
happy.
Why should I be happy? Look at that cave. It's supposed to be where the treasure is.
So?
Look at it. It's crap. Does that look like the sort of place anybody would hide treasure? I should have had
Nope.
props build me a proper damn cave. A cinematic cave.
What do you mean, a cinematic cave?
One with drama. Danger. One that looks like the mouth of a big stone skull would be cool, but I'd settle for drama and danger.
This guy's weird. That's some good ass fucking water.
Poor old Bert looked in a bad way. Wasn't a surprise, considering what I'd put him through at the stockade.
What's wrong with Bert? He did the stuff. Oh, he got hit with the hornets.
Hi, Bert.
Don't you eye me. Fine friend you turned out to be.
What's the problem?
Huh.
I didn't fucking do anything.
What's it like to work with Carlton Hawk?
Flipping misery, mate.
Look, Bert, what's wrong?
You got a bloody nerve. If I didn't know better, I'd have thought you gave me that pancake just so them hornets would go for me.
Oh, Bert, you've wounded me. How can you think that?
Well, by looking at the evidence.
I don't know why you still want to be a stuntman anyway.
Which is all I know, isn't it? If I don't do this, what do I do?
Well, how about being a stunt coordinator?
Being a what?
You stand around in a big jacket and a baseball cap, telling the stunt people what to do.
I can do that.
Hey, you've done the job for years and you're not dead. That's gotta be good for morale.
Well, I don't know.
You get your own megaphone.
I'll do it.
George Stobart, international adventurer and roaming careers advisor.
Yes.
What films have you worked on in the past?
We've already talked
Remember
about this.
Deathstalker of the 10th grade? The psychotic biker what crashed into the school bus? That was me. Or what about They Prayed to Satan? I was the bloke in the hospital scene. You know, the one who caught fire, fell through the flipping skylight.
I don't think I caught those.
Yeah, he's in some
Must
weird
be
movies.
cool getting to travel the world like this.
Yeah, nice here, innit? My Beryl used to love the seaside. Day out at Clacton. Bloody smashing. A pint of jellied eels washed down with a bottle of brown. Quick feel on a big wheel and a stroll around the town. Course, them days, you could live like a flipping king on 10 bob a night. Tombola, frothy coffee at the cap of the prom.
What the fuck
know,
did you just say?
I don't
Yeah.
have the faintest idea what you're talking about.
Nope. Not at all.
I've had a great idea. How about you dress up as Jim Hawkins and climb up to that cave over there?
What cave? That cave? You must think I'm balmy. I did me back in being chased by them hornets over that flaming stockade wall. No way am I going up there.
Well, that narrowed the field.
Okay, so we gotta figure out how to get this out.
Hey, Haiku.
Is he not talking to me?
Yeah, man.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask him.
So maybe we can talk to Flash now.
Mr. Hawks doesn't like that cave. He says it isn't cinematic enough.
Well, that's just too tough. The camera's bogged down in the sand. If he wants the shot done today, it'll have to be that cave.
There's a pretty good cave over on the other side of the bay.
The one up in that finger of rock? We'd need a stuntman.
You got a stuntman.
We ain't got no stuntman. Bird injured his back doing that dumb
Dude,
wall
I got
jump.
you.
There was nothing else. The cave mouth was huge. It looked like an obvious place to hide treasure, and that was probably why it wasn't the one Ketch had chosen. No point in going there. It wasn't the cave I'd seen from the Camel's Hump.
Hey, get out of there.
You said I could be a stuntman. It's like we're pixel hunting.
There was nothing else I wanted. Flash?
Yep,
We can't film at the Needle Rock because the camera's bogged down, right?
you got it, champ.
So
Was
why
that
can't
easy?
we use the portable camera instead?
You know, that's a pretty smart idea.
I've been talking to the cameraman. He's got a portable camera.
So?
So you can use the cave in that rock pillar at the end of the beach. That's a dramatic cave if ever I saw one.
We ain't got a stabilized harness for it. The camera will wobble.
Did D.W. Griffiths have a stabilized harness when he made Birth of a Nation?
You're right, damn it. Hitchcock, Wells, none of them needed one. For crying out loud, Sam Raimi stabilized his camera on a plank. Props, get me a plank. We're gonna wing it. Hot dog. We're gonna do a cinema verite pirate movie. George, get to wardrobe. We're gonna make you a star.
On my way.
Nice. We look more like Haiku than Bert does anyway. With the hair at least.
Ready when you are, Mr. Hawks.
I mean, if you're gonna wear that outfit, that's how you gotta come out of that room.
It was the stone which Ketch had captured from the Spanish. The Eagle Stone.
Returning to the shaman's village, Nico finds the village burning, but no
I
sign
returned to
of George.
Quaramonte and found that George had left a message with Conchita. He'd already left for the Indian village, so I hurried to catch up with him. When I arrived, I found a scene of desolation.
Oh, who burned the village? That's very important.
These sunglasses are Georges. Georges, where are you?
Is that the little guy we helped?
Titi Boko, I'm almost glad to see you.
What a weirdo.
You little asshole, what happened here? Are you responsible for this? And where's Georges? Have you seen him? He was pointing to the remains of a burned-out hut.
No way.
It was a smashed lantern, probably the cause of this destruction. I didn't need the lantern since it was... It was a very hot and blackened stone. It was too hot to pick up.
Oh, we can't scoop it up in our purse.
It was the small card on which the weighing machine had written its lies.
We need some water.
That barrel would have looked great on my patio, filled with shrubs. There was nothing in... It was a small drinking vessel made from some kind of gourd. That cup was no use to me. It had a hole in it. There was nothing. That cup...
Is there water in this barrel? The one right next to it?
The water could have cooled the stone if I could figure out a way of getting it into the barrel.
What? You pushed the barrel over. What was that?
I just didn't have the strength to tip that barrel.
Alright, so that whatever was at the front door, that's probably what we need.
One thing I was sure of, those underpants weren't George's.
No, George's. I'm picking up some dirty underwear.
Maybe Georges can make use of these.
No, we're gonna pick up the stone in them.
The underpants weren't thick enough to protect my hands.
Alright, well, let's try Titi Poco.
Hey, Shorty, make yourself useful and help me with this barrel. Thanks. The ground was covered with ashes.
Let's get some of
Ashes.
this.
The thought that they might be human chilled me to the bone.
You don't want the ashes?
I recognize that. It's the coyote stone. What is it? Where are you pointing? Titi Poco was pointing to a path which led out of the village.
I think it's a good time to save. Because we were rolling into endgame here. I think. I don't really know what else can happen, right? We gotta stop old boy. the jungle path for a few hours.
It was a length of strong rope.
Give me that shit.
How did you hook up with a maniac like Karzak in the first place?
Karzak? Whoop whoop loco!
Yes, he scares me too. Titipoko, any ideas what I can do with this rope? He just looked at me. If anybody was going to come up with a plan, it was going to have to be me.
No, don't use the elevator yet.
It was a small but very enticing button. There was a lever mounted on the side of the motor. The cap was attached to the lift engine by a chain. The engine looked like it was supposed to power the lift. It was an old electricity generator. It was a small screw-fit cylindrical housing. It looked like a fuel line.
I'm assuming I die if I walk over here. Let's find out.
It looked like Karzak was using Quaramontean troops and local Indians as his guards. It looked like Karzak... No way did I want to get into conversation with that pack of vermin. No way did I want... There was an unlit torch by the base of the steps.
Hey, señorita!
Too late. I had been seen. Bonjour, Capitaine.
Only Sergeant, pretty one. What are you doing here?
Snuggle said I could come here with him.
Snuggles?
Oh, I mean the General. We're, friends. May I go up the pyramid?
We have strict instructions not to let anybody pass.
Oh, but I've told you who I am. Surely nobody would mind.
Well,
Oh, please, I'd be ever so grateful.
I tell you what. I'll ask Pablo if it's okay for you to go up.
If Pablo saw me, I'd be dead. No, it's not worth the bother. I'm not really that interested in their stupid pyramid anyway.
Well, okay. It's men's work up there anyway.
I'll just run along and play around here, okay?
Okay, you do that.
It looked like Karzak.
Alrighty. So it's fucking yanking fuel line here. No? Pull the cylinder. Okay, we got a cylinder out of that. Let's crank the lever. Yeah, let's push the button.
The button didn't seem to do anything. The button did...
What's up with the elevator here? No, nothing there. We gotta do something with the rope, obviously, but what are we connecting it to? Did she just go get on it? She had to put the rope down to save. fuck it, I don't know, man.
There was nothing I wanted to ask him.
Do we want to cut the fuel line?
The fuel from the severed line had formed a pool. I don't think so.
Is he gonna yell at us for grabbing the torch?
I could think of no reason why I would want to pull a heavy torch from the ground.
We're just gonna walk all on the gas.
It was an older...
Are we gonna make a bomb? Okay. And then we pour this in the fucking fuel cap.
The motor spluttered into life. The engine was working okay, but it wasn't connected to the equipment lift.
Probably didn't turn it off to work on
The
it.
engine stopped dead.
What would you do?
The scaffold gantry went all the way up the pyramid.
Okay, so we can't attach the
The
rope to it?
scaffold... The scaffold... The scaffold... The cap was attached to the lift engine by a chain. The engine looked like it was...
No?
It was the key to the mu...
We are running out of time here.
Titipoco, I have an important
Yeah.
job for you. Take this rope to the top of this scaffolding and throw it over the top.
Oh,
Look at him go. Diddy Poco. Man, imagine how slow he would have been. Now we just turn it on. Is it gonna catch? There's no.
The motor spluttered into life. I wasn't going to risk amputation by meddling with a...
Alright, we'll turn it off.
The engine stopped dead.
Goddamn motherfucking genius.
The motor spluttered into life.
I'm assuming we're gonna ask him to send us up.
Titipoco, when I tell you, I want you to copy what I am doing.
Copy.
Alright, let's go.
Okay? Copy.
What's that? Oh, nothing.
Georges! I realized those bastards were going to sacrifice Georges to Tezcatlipoca over my dead body.
Oh, that's the boy with the
Thank
Jerry
you,
curl.
Georges was the only one to notice me.
Where are they? The eclipse is about to happen.
Patience. Your mother will be here soon and Karzak will be close behind. Just keep the Yankee covered and leave the worrying to others.
Yeah, Raoul.
The maniacs were going to sacrifice Georges!
Shut up, Stobart. Just shut up!
Calm down. He's no threat.
Hey, Raoul, why don't you do us both a favor and shoot Pablo?
You're very funny, Stobart. I haven't forgotten Marseille. When Karzak cuts your heart out, I'll be the one laughing.
I'll bet I'm not the only one due for the chop around here either. Hey, Raoul?
I'm warning you.
Raoul was a bundle of raw nerves. I hoped Georges wouldn't push him too far.
Alright, let's save it. And we're gonna have to wait till next time, y'all. So drop a like if you haven't already. Drop a sub if you're new. I'm out.